The United Pentecostal Church is an incredibly strict sect of charismatic Christianity that is perhaps even more rigid than even the Word of Faith and Assemblies of God churches that I attended in my childhood. It takes a lot of guts to leave that particular sect of Christianity, and there are two people who I immediately think of in my mind when I think of the courage that it takes to leave the United Pentecostal Church. The first person is, or rather was, a prominent and popular YouTube user named Stephanie, who went by the name LovingDoubt. Now, LovingDoubt did a series of wonderful videos about her journey to atheism, documenting her life in the UPC and her deconversion. She very thoroughly took her viewers through the steps she took as she converted to the United Pentecostal theology, tried to live within its guidelines, began to have doubts, and then why she left. For a lot of us, myself included, her videos were especially helpful as we went through the long and painful process of deconverting, and she managed to do it all without coming across as snarky or condescending. She had a very sweet and kind demeanor that was welcoming and understanding. I have a personal reason to be thankful to her. Shortly after starting my YouTube channel in late summer 2010, I made a video response to one of her videos about the paranoia that charismatic denominations generate surrounding the fear of missing the rapture and having to endure what born-again Christians call the tribulation period. It is a terrible, terrible method of thought-stopping, fear-inducing indoctrination that makes believers terrified of doubt and less willing to reevaluate their beliefs. I directed my video to her, and she added it as a video response. And then she went above and beyond that and shared it on her Facebook page, giving me a glowing recommendation. I was honored, and for the next few months, I was glad to count her as one of my online friends and allies. Unfortunately, due to circumstances that she never specified, LovingDoubt deleted her YouTube channel, her Facebook page, and many of her other online accounts early in 2011. Many of us encouraged her not to do it, as the wealth and richness of her videos would serve as a welcome aid to those leaving Pentecostal Christianity and who were trying to process it. But she decided to leave anyway, as is her right. Fortunately, a YouTube user called, and I'm not sure how this is pronounced, Sagan Kuz, I think, anyway, has uploaded a number of LovingDoubt's videos for people to enjoy in the future. That being said, if you're out there, Steph, and you see or hear this, I want you to know that your presence is very much missed, my friend, and you are a wonderful voice for reason and compassionate understanding. Thank you. The second person I think of when I think of deconversion from the UPC is a man named Rich Lyons. He's not as well known as LovingDoubt, but his insights into the UPC are unique primarily for one reason. For over 2 decades, Rich was the head pastor of one of these UPC churches. He jokingly has said that he was basically a cult leader. Well, I'm not sure if he was really joking there, but his insights are fascinating. Rich doesn't have a YouTube channel, per se, of his own, as far as I know, but he is one of the co-hosts of the wonderful and very underappreciated program Ask an Atheist, which is broadcast out of the Seattle area. However, some of Rich's most profound insights on being a preacher and life within the UPC have actually come through his podcast that he and his wife, Deanna Joy Lyons, put out called Living After Faith. It really is a wonderful podcast that I'm sure many people will be able to identify with. I'm going to give you a link to the website so you can, as they like to say, go laugh with them, LAF. You will definitely not regret it.